So you and Cuban have had your little issues in the past, but it escalated not too long ago and you challenged him to a boxing match. What made you finally do that? Because when S1 came home, you were on the Uppercut podcast with him. It seemed like everything was okay. Cuban was on my podcast. He apologized to you guys. It seemed cool for a while, but what happened?
You know what happened.
Come on, I gotta ask you.
But I'll talk about it because he said it on your podcast. Well, yeah, I get drunk every once in a blue and I throw a shot. It's like, and I'm getting tired of them shots. I'm like, yo, bro. It's like, yo, Cuban got to stop, man. Cuban wants the world to beef with Fat Joe, and it's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. Like, he keep going on with it, and then he'll throw shots at me. He throw a shot at Gilly. He throw a shot, and it's like it gets annoying. And you can ask S1. It's like the beginning of the year. He was saying something again. I was like, man, if Cuban don't stop, man, I'm going to invite him to a celebrity boxing match. I told S1 this. This is like the beginning of the year. I said, I don't want to do it because that's my brother, but I'm going to invite him to a celebrity boxing match, bro, if he don't stop. Because it seems like he got something he want to get off his chest. He keep nitpicking at me. He keep nitpicking at Gilly, and I don't like it. And then what happens? He do it again on a live with S1. That was like the last straw. And then he come at AWOL. That's my bro. I'm like, nah, bro. You know you got a big platform. And you gonna come at AWOL. You know AWOL got his Instagram taken down, so he don't have a big platform like he do. So I said I'm gonna give him the platform, and then he keep talking. I said, you know what, bro? I think it's time. Let's just get it off our chest. Whatever it is, how you feel about because I'm cool with Joe, you know what I mean, and cool with Rich Play and cool with them, Terror Squad. However you feel, let's just get off our chest and get it all in the ring, bro.
But there was no way that you guys could have got on the phone and finally found a resolution instead of doing the fight?
No, because
I feel like you guys have never talked on the phone, though.
Let me tell you something, right? Even if we'd have got on the phone, he would have got drunk again and then did it again. Like, I just feel like once it's something about fighting that once we feel each other pain, you understand it a little more, and it's like, okay, we actually, and this is like a like amongst men, it's like an unwritten rule, like, hey, yo, we fought for this, and we agreeing that after we fight, it's over. And I mean, if he say something after that, you corny now, because we just fought and like we got it off our chest. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason for fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go to war, that's the reason for war. We go to war, we get it over with, it's done with. To bring it back up means you still want war. It's corny. It's going to make him look corny if he do it after we fight. So that's why I was like, no, fuck the phone, fuck the internet. That's why I created the platform. Well, I didn't create celebrity boxing, but I put myself in that arena for situations like this. Let's get it off our chest, bro.
So when you saw him mention you again, basically, were you like disappointed by that?
Yeah, I was disappointed. I'm just like, yo, bro, like, I know that at this point, I know he's never going to stop talking about Joe, but you cannot be mad at other people for being cool with Joe, especially me. Let me say why, bro. He think it's about because he didn't come visit me. It got way more to do with that. Yes, I while I'm fighting a case, a real live case, right? Facing life in prison. Forget the music and all that. You got to understand from my point of view, I'm seeing Fat Joe come visit Percy. I'm with Percy. Regardless of what he say Joe did, I don't know about none of their business. I promise you I don't know, and I don't want to know. I don't want to put myself in the middle of that, of their business, because I know he be talking about a lot of business that's going on. But from a nigga in jail standpoint who's going through this shit, that's real nigga shit. Because I know Joe knows what that does for Percy. It empowers him in there and makes him be able to make certain moves by coming to see his man. Cuban, for whatever reason, he didn't come see me. Cool. I just talked about it. That didn't make me bitter. I just spoke about it like, yo, I look at Joe differently because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like before that, I had no other perception of Joe other than what he gave me, because I didn't know nobody that really know Joe like that. So I had no perception than what he's telling us. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm meeting other dudes that rock with Joe, and it's different. And let me say this too, bro. Cuban knows, he knows I'm a serious dude. You know what I'm saying? And he knows that me and my peoples, we are serious people. And he also know that Joe is a serious dude and he got serious people. It's like, bro, when I beef with like when we beef with people, it don't end up good. Like, why do you want me to beef? You know what I'm saying? Why do you want us to clash with them at this old ass age and everybody's chilling and grown now? It's like, yo, like it's very selfish of him. He don't sit back and think and look at other people's perspective. So let me give you the perspective then, Cuban. Let me give you the perspective. Purse became fam. Rich player, that's fam. KR, Miami, Trap, that's family. Like, you don't understand the street ties. Like, we really tied like fam. Like, he don't know. Bro, so Joe is fam. All his fam is our fam, so that makes him fam. Like, you don't understand that. And it's hard for him to understand that because it's hard for him to say, well, you my fam, how can you be his fam if I'm beefing him? I just told you earlier, this big age, I'm not getting in the middle of that. They don't have a problem with me saying, yo, Cube is my brother. But you got a problem with me saying, yo, those are my brothers too. Like, I think he's very selfish and he don't look at it like that. Like, yo, niggas, we are dudes who was really, really in the streets who overcame something. I beat trial. Why should I be doing what you doing or promoting what you doing when I'm trying to tell you as a brother, yo, leave that alone, right? And niggas will support you doing other things, but nobody's going to support you keep this a Fat Joe because we got it's already like it's fam now, bro. It's like we older niggas rock with each other. We all from the Bronx. At the end of the day, we gotta all let that ego going on, like on some Bronx shit. Like even with high sometimes. I saw Campbell here tell you. I told him that before too. Even when Mice and coming at Joe, like, yo, bro, we all from the Bronx. I wish, it was that simple, that everybody just stopped coming at each other. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna happen. But that's my vision. That's my perception. And ain't nobody gonna change that, bro. Like, he gotta understand that shit. Like, niggas is really tired, bro. Like, I fuck with Miami. I fuck with Trap. Those are my brothers, bro. Like, I fuck with Rich Player, bro. That's my bro. Yeah, that's my brother. If I say that, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We rock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I rock with Joe. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't mean I don't fuck with you.
So before, though, you said that you didn't feel a way about him not visiting. Were you being honest about that? Or you did feel a way?
I just said just now I didn't feel a way. What I was just explaining
But it
is,
made you feel a more positive way about Joe, though. Like, it made you commend him. It was like it added to how you felt about Joe?
No, him not coming seeing me has nothing to do with how I felt about Joe. I'm just saying that I see Joe make an effort to come see his man. That shows me that's some real nigga shit I felt Joe was doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So not coming have nothing to do with how I'm viewing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Now that's just your guilty conscience that you didn't come. Because I'm bigging him up for coming. That's your guilty conscience saying, oh, because I ain't come and he did. That's no. I'm just saying I feel like that's some real nigga shit. And talking to Joe, getting to meet Joe and getting in the fucking with the terror squad and all that. I mean, niggas is cool, bro. Like, niggas ain't everybody living their life, doing what they gotta do, taking care of kids, supporting each other the best way they can. We grown men, bro. Like, nobody wants to be in no fucking drama. Like this, especially in the Bronx, we all too connected. Like, what type of leadership are we showing by staying disconnected, bro? Like, what type at this grown ass age? How am I doing gang prevention, but I'm supposed to still be beefing with Joe? I'm supposed to be entertaining that shit. I'm doing gang prevention, anti-violence. I'm squashing beams, getting people together. I'm doing all shit like that, but I'm supposed to be entertaining this shit, bro? No, bro. Like, nah, man, we grow, man. I'm 40 plus, bro. I'm not a kid. I'm not a kid, my nigga. I'm not like you. That's you and your fight forever. That don't have to be everybody else's fight forever. You know what I'm saying? And he needs to understand that. I think once he understands that, he'll stop bothering everybody. And Gilly ain't never do nothing to you, my nigga. Gilly ain't do nothing.
Wait. Before we get into Gilly, though, okay? Before we get into Gilly. So I recently interviewed AWOL, and he said that he was more mad at Cuban than you were during the times that he would visit you. Like, he said that you basically almost made excuses for Cuban too, even though AWOL was saying like, nah, this ain't right that he didn't come visit. That's what AWOL said. But he did say that when he started noticing things about Cuban that he considered were red flags, you guys had a conversation where you guys both said to keep Cuban close to watch him and how he moves.
Maybe we did. I don't remember the conversation, but I agree with it. And I agree with everything else you just said that AWOL said. I did say, I was making excuses for him. I was, because that's just me. I'm not the type of person that wants to portray that I'm bitter because I'm in jail. He didn't put me there. You know what I mean? So he don't owe me nothing. It's just when you there, when you go, when you're going through adversity in life, especially a huge adversity like that, or those type of hardships, you start to analyze who's there for you and who's not. That don't make you bitter. That just makes you want to move different. Okay. Now, when I come home, I don't owe nobody nothing. Because, I don't owe nobody. That don't mean that I don't like you or dislike you or I'm mad at you. I don't owe nobody no supreme loyalty in taking on your drama. I fought that battle, with the people who fought it with me. And if you wasn't there fighting it with me, it's okay. I swear it's okay. But people don't believe me when I say that. It's okay, but don't have no expectations of me fighting your battles. And I'm not cool with Joe to try to out Cuban, like to teach him a lesson. No, I rock with them. I rock with the Denver squad. Like that's it. Like it ain't no smoke. It really never was no smoke. Honestly, we really never had no reason really dissing them. We just was riding. Like we didn't have. I'm talking about my side, coming from my side. I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm not gonna speak for S1 and nobody else. Speak for myself. I feel I had no reason dissing them. At this age, now that I look back, never really had no reason to do it. We probably would have been better off going to try to holler at him like, yo, Joe, we coming up. We out here. We grinding. Yo, we got a buzz. We need some help. Yo, can you pull us in a label? Can you introduce us to somebody? Can a radio represent? We ain't do that. So it ain't like, so I look at it now. If we were supposed to take those steps, and if he would have shitted on us, then we would have had more of a reason to be like, hey, yo, fuck that, yo, niggas is shitting on us. We just out the gate, fuck that, Joe. That was wrong, bro. I don't care. I can say as a 42-year-old man, I'm not in my fucking 20s no more. That was wrong, bro. That was wrong.